Yo, this is 13 and this is Mark's 2016 super duper clean Chevy Silverado 1500, and I am glad to say that I paid a critical component of the cleanliness with these absolutely gorgeous headlights that I just completed building and installing last night. Let's go over the stat sheet on these things because they are super killer. Like I said, I'm going to try not to brag too much, but of course I got a little bit of a humble brag. Let's start at the bottom with the fog lights. These are the Diode Dynamics SS3 Pro Series SAE fog light beam pattern with a white output. They're just gorgeous. They're really cool. I love these as a replacement for the OEM fogs. But let's move up to the creme de la creme, the main attraction here. These are actually aftermarket housings that I started with simply because the OEMs are perma-sealed and they were in really bad condition. Cutscene over here to the factory OEM housings. As you can see, the outer shell is extremely worn and beat up, but the styling is basically, we got clear there, amber up there as a parking light, and then an amber big turn signal down here. It's just a single bulb, but it's a big reflector bowl. And the lighting components are a halogen projector in there. So not a lot of power, not a lot of beautiful looks. And these are the OEM fogs, which I actually really like these things. I think they're pretty cool. They're little LED reflectors, but of course we can do a lot better with those SS3s. Cutscene back over here. Now you can see what I've built. So first of all, as far as aesthetics are concerned, we have no more amber there. So that has been replaced, and this has been replaced with the Klearz clear replacements. And then as you can see, all three of these components were sandblasted so that they are a nice opaque milky white, which makes it look really nice and beautiful and uniform. For lighting performance, we have the Morimoto MD2S HID projector back there running on a 50-watt HID setup, so the output is absolutely stellar. I will do a picture overlay right now showing the beam output pattern against the wall last night as I was aiming them, driving them around. The high beams are spectacular. All in all, just a really great high performance output. That's going to help Mark see at night, which is a wonderful feature for a vehicle's headlights to do. But this isn't a one-trick pony. Oh no, this is way cooler than that. What I'm really actually quite proud of is the custom boards that I built for these two sections right here. What used to be a big turn signal location is now a second DRL, and what used to be just a DRL section is now a second sequential turn signal. What do you mean, 13? Well, let me show you this in action. As part of the custom LED board array that I built for this truck, it also comes with a animated startup sequence, and I'm going to demonstrate that for you right now. So that's going to happen anytime the key is put into the ignition. It's just going to do that cool little swipe, and then we have a dual bright pure white beautiful output, nice evenly distributed DRL circuit. I'm just so in love with the way that this looks. Now this parking light is an amber LED board right behind that clear thing, and I have mixed feelings on that as to whether or not I like it. My first initial thought was that I hated having a little splash of amber there where everything else is just a nice clean white, but I don't know, it's kind of growing on me. So let me know what you think. But the honest truth is that if Mark doesn't like it, it's actually going to be really simple just to turn off that one little amber light, and then it just won't exist anymore. So of course, as with any custom build, we've got infinite level of options. Yo, but this, you know how much I love turn signal circuits and really kind of getting things that attract attention, and this is probably my favorite turn signal circuit that I've ever built for a Silverado this generation. Not only do we have this beautiful dual amber sequential turn signal going in the headlights itself, but I also wired up the amber backlight feature of the SS3 LED pod to work in conjunction with the turn signal. So I mean, honestly, like, this is just, wow, what a killer effect right there, right? How do you not want this for your Silverado? I'm not even in the trucks, but now I want to own this thing just so I can have this turn signal. Here you go. Now I just turned on all of the white lights so you can see them in their infinite beauty and glory. As you can see, we've got a nice, beautiful, hardcore HID output that's going to go, wow, really bright right there. And then we're going to come down even lower, and then whoa, we're gonna have super brightness coming out of that fog light. All in all, it's just a lot of really good controlled light output power. Couldn't be happier, man. And if the fog lights are on, obviously the backlight doesn't overrule the fog light pattern, so this is what it looks like with the turn signals and the fog lights on. And one last step, as per the norm now, is these headlights do have a PPF coating on them to protect them from future wear and tear. I'd say that about covers this build. I'm super pleased with it. Like I said, it's just a whole bunch of different elements done tastefully properly and correctly so that he's going to have great looks, great performance, and great longevity out of this headlight build. Pricing and product information for this particular build will be in the video description, so if you have any questions or concerns about that, be sure and check that out. All builds are custom made to order, so if you're interested in one, then your pricing will vary. All build requests must be submitted via the form on the website, and the link to that website will be in the video description. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!